Yes, and welcome to another episode of the Why Always Jacko podcast. Today, I've got ex-Bradford, Leicester, Jamaican International. There's a whole list of names on there.
Eight teams.
Sunderland. Doncaster.
Yeah.
There's loads on there. Mr. Jamie Lawrence, how are you, man?
I'm good, bro.
And thank you for coming on. I appreciate that, man.
You're welcome, bro.
And hit me up straight away. And that's what I think I love about you, man. You keep it real and you keep it honest. Just man. Bro. When do you want me? No problem. Yeah. So I really appreciate that, Jay, man.
You're welcome, bro.
Before we start with the episode, I like talking to the older generation about football back in the day. Obviously, I would have been a bit too young to see your lot's that age and when it was all going on there. I always speak to the older and I say, what player back in the day who was the man but didn't make it or did make it and should have sailed off into like the stars? I've got one in my head, and I'm not going to say it, but I've got a real strong feeling that you're going to mention him as well. You can mention one or two players, three players.
Yeah.
Who do you think should have sailed and really gone further than they did?
There's one, Kieran Cadogan.
Yeah.
Robin Shroot.
Yeah.
And I think who I played with, Robbie Blake, should have gone further than he should have done.
What about a bit older? You're like, look, you talk more
my age group.
Yeah.
It's my age group. Can't remember anyone my age group.
I think the one I've got, I think he might be your age group actually. He's got to be Mr. Byron Glasgow.
Yeah, but I never. No, he's younger than me.
Oh, is he younger?
He's younger than me.
Okay.
And obviously, I never saw that generation of player because I was behind the door at that time.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I was behind the door.
I've heard big things about him.
Yeah, man. That's what Sean and all that said, that he's the best player.
He was unreal, wasn't he?
He trained with me and that.
Yeah, of course.
At Wonder and that. So I could see his talent and that. And I always say to people, like, it's more than just talent.
Yeah.
You've got to have that mindset.
Yeah, that's true. I saw that when I was playing as well.
Man, it's all about the mindset.
Yeah, Doug's, Kieran Cadogan, obviously I played with him, played in amateur levels with him. He's a great player, man. With his ball at his feet as well. He's
he grafts as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But something went wrong along the way. Like, I had him for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Robin, I'm biased when it comes to Robin as well.
But Shruti always worked hard, man. From AFC Wimbledon days, he was always grafting, man.
He wanted to play football.
Yeah.
He lived football,
and he isolated himself from everyone else, which I think was.
And he still does now.
Yeah, I think them things are important, man. If you just keep yourself to yourself and focus on what you want to do, I think it all pay off.
And he weren't about the money.
No.
And I say to all the young players, I said, listen, if you love the game, the game will take care of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't play it for the money.
Yeah.
Play it because you love it.
Yeah.
You know what I
mean? Yeah. Shruti, pick up Shruti, man. What's he doing now? Do you know?
Yeah, he's coaching in Norway. He messages me all the time.
Yeah, he's out in Norway, yeah? Oh, fair play to him, man.
Yeah, he's coaching at women's team, and he's doing really well. They're in Champions League.
Love that.
And they're top of their league. They should be winning their league. And
good for him, man. I don't blame anyone that don't want to be in this country, man. This country's a shambles, bro. Any opportunity to get out of here, man, honestly, take it, especially if it's like work-wise as well.
Trust me. When it comes to football as well, I think you get better when you go abroad and that they teach you a lot more, I think. You know?
Yeah, and you can focus a lot more when you're out there, innit? You ain't really got distractions with you. Your only mentality is, I've got to work hard.
Yeah, you become a man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, cool, man. All right. Let's go straight into your teenage secondary school days, because obviously I've read your book. Yeah, I've read your book.
Yeah.
Read about some of the things you got up to and stuff. When did football really come your number one priority? Like, what age was it? Was it like year 10, 11, 15, 16?
No, like from primary school.
Okay.
Love football.
Yeah.
But I was multi-talented. I was the best at football, best at cricket.
Yeah.
Any sport, like snooker. Yeah, snooker. And you don't see black man playing snooker. but I was taking money off people from early. And athletics, boxing, whatever I turned my hand to, I was good at, except for swimming. Black man don't swim.
Yeah.
We're built for land, isn't it?
Keep your feet on the ground, innit?
Yeah, bro. So
hard surfaces.
But I had at primary school, I had a teacher called Mr. Airy. You know all this rubbish nowadays about it's not about the winning. It's all about the winning.
Yeah.
Right? In life, it's all about the winning. If you go for a job, there's how much applicants.
Yeah.
So you've got to be a winner.
Yeah, of course.
So he taught us this from early. He was the first person to buy me a pair of football boots.
Oh, is it?
Because he thought I was that special.
Yeah. He saw something in it.
Yeah, like I was cricket. I opened the batting, opened the bowling. Then I went to number 3 because I wanted to be Viv Richards. You know what I mean? But at football, I excelled at football. I was playing for the A team. Remember, you had A team, B team. When I was top infants, something like that.
Okay.
So
when did you realise that you was I'm decent? It's not even about being big headed. Like I
never ever thought that. Like I thought I'm good, but there's always improvement. I was the one in the pen on my own at night time.
Yeah. Just
trying little things and all that.
Yeah.
Even getting my power to serve balls so I can header it. And John Barnes was around them times, so I wanted to be Barnesy and that. And then
you're a Liverpool man.
Yeah, I'm a Liverpool man. Yeah. So my thing was I'll stay in there until late as possible. But when I heard Mummy call James, I had to run around and beat her in. And if I get in, I'm in trouble. You know what I mean?
So, that's quality, man.
So from early, I've always been dedicated. I always knew that I had to put hours in to be the best.
Yeah. So when did things start going a bit left? Obviously, look, you're originally from Balham.
Battersea.
Are you originally from Battersea?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know David, didn't it? Usually.
Yeah.
Who lived on the same estate. I lived on Dunstan and that. So.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where I lived, and then Mummy and Daddy, they wanted to go back to Jamaica to retire. Yeah. When I was 17, I was meant to go to Canada to live with my uncle. Okay. But I always wanted to play football. Yeah. So I wanted to stay, but they said, I'll go Canada, blah. And while I was leading up to go Canada, I got arrested. Okay. Got stitched up. I never done what they said I'd done. It was in plain clothes. And if anyone knows about the plain clothes in Battersea, Simon Brown, Verdi, they was onto it. So I went court. They have no evidence, but they found me guilty at magistrate school.
Guilty for what?
For tampering with a vehicle. And I'm like, then you can't go Canada. Yeah, any record, you can't go.
Anything to do with America, they're strict and all that, isn't it?
Yeah, they couldn't go. So I'm left in England, living with my sister. Like I'm 17, my sister was 21. She just had a kid, struggling along as well. Yeah. So like, I hadn't been on the road like that, right? Then I had to survive, and that started turning to the road. Yeah, like people. Because I was different, and I was onto sport and whatever, you know them ones who are drinking, they're smoking and all that. Yeah. They try to half diss you, innit? Yeah. So they was doing that when I was growing up. But then I started turning the tables on all of them and that.
Okay, tried to
you know what I mean? And then I started doing things what I'm not proud of and that, but survival. Then I
think it's natural for us though, Jay. You know, being in that environment, I think it's I let people sit there and go, but you know, we all have the same hours in the day. And I said, nah, look, see what you're used to and what you grow up in is completely different.
100%.
You know what I mean? And what we see is it comes in and it sticks in, and it's hard for us to try and. So I get it, man. I think a lot of people do get it as well.
Yeah, 100%. Like we're not perfect.
Yeah, of course.
And I think sometimes you have to go through certain things to come out the other side of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
And that's what I got wrapped up in certain things. And then first time I got arrested was 19, proper arrested. Got done for 4 robberies, 1 assault, 1 theft. Went on remand, Feltham. I don't care who you are. When you're going Feltham now, you're shook.
Yeah.
You're thinking, what am I going to expect in there now?
Yeah, of course.
A good thing about it, I had Oli for the man from the ends.
Yeah. Oh.
So it was, it was cool. Like that sentence there, I got 3 years. That's my first sentence.
Bloody hell. Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's harsh.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And I went guilty.
Yeah, at least God done you about what? Give you about 18 months?
18 months.
Bloody hell.
But like, I ended up, when I got sentenced, I ended up going for a place called Dover Prison.
Mm-hmm.
Again, football, you play football in there, it's sport.
Yeah.
But I remember first time I went Feltham, this was funny, like, my boy and all that, Pierre and all that was in there, right? So I've gone to the gym for the first time. I've never used the gym properly, you know. And they put 5 kilo on each side and I'm struggling to lift it, yeah? Them man are laughing at me, bro. So I know what I'm like, yeah? So gone back to my cell, yeah? And in there's this toilet so you can do dips on the side. So I'm doing dips all day and press ups as many as I can all the time.
Yeah.
By the time I finished that sentence, I was the 3rd strongest in the prison. Right? But I went Dover and we was playing for the football team. And we was just going out and playing the locals and whatever. And the screws are always saying to me, you shouldn't be in there. You should be playing professional football. But nothing ever happened on that one. I got parole first time.
Okay.
You don't normally get parole first time.
Yeah. No.
But I was a model prisoner. I never got into no problems. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I never done drugs.
Yeah.
I just got my head down. I was in the gym. I done education. I got distinction in maths.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Got city and guilds in mechanics.
Oh.
So I
made
the
time in
there. Man. I made use of my time.
Oh.
But then I come out. I was only out 3 months. And someone was bullying my brethren while I was in jail. And then when I come out after 6 weeks, we see him.
Oh.
It was on now.
Yeah.
And man robbed him as well. But he was driving around for weeks saying that he's going to kill me. So like, I take them threats serious and
course.
That. So like, I waited for him to go work. I jumped out and he was like, I heard you're looking for me. Had it on his toes, called feds. Called the feds. But that's not the worst part of it. The person who I jumped in for went Queen evidence against me.
Oh my God, no.
Stood up in the dock and gave Queen evidence against me.
Oh my.
I got 4 years. He got not guilty, I got 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crumbled,
brother. It's his argument as well.
You stuck. Oh my days. But you know what? You know, thinking about it, reading the book, and as much as he's done you dirty, look where you actually went from.
And that's what I'm saying.
And then
like,
talk us into going back to jail and what happened from there.
Like, obviously, like now, big man's prison.
Yeah.
You know
what age? What age are you now?
I just turned 21.
Yeah, you're about 20, 21.
Yeah, just turned 21 now. 2 months after my 21st birthday, and I've gone big man's prison. When I got remand, I went with scrubs. That's an eye opener.
Horrible in there.
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah.
Brixton was the worst prison.
Horrible job.
Yeah, I hated it. And then Wandsworth for a day, and then I went to Camp Hill, Isle of Wight.
Yeah, I know a few people who went Isle of Wight,
And this, for the sentence, what I was doing, it's the worst prison.
Is it?
Yeah. And I remember a black screw said to me, when I was in Scrubs, he's gone, I've read your records. You're going over there. It's A wing in Scrubs, which is the lifers wing.
Oh.
He's going, you're going there. So I'd love to see that guy again. You know what I mean?
Did you? And he actually sent you over there?
Nah. Oh. You know, he's saying that the way you're going.
Oh, the way you're going is it? Oh.
You're gonna commit some mad.
Oh wow.
So I was like, all right, cool. Got the 4. Went to Camp Hill. I had a problem with a guy within a couple of weeks of going there. I knew I was going to get a problem sooner or later. I was on a wing called Thomas's. Went down, you had to put your name up for the phone. Put my name up at the top. Some brother come and wiped it off. And I know that if I don't have it with my man,
you got it's in jail. You got it, innit?
I'm gonna get bullied.
You can't swerve it, man. You have to stand up, man.
So I got to him, what are you doing? He's gone, shut your mouth unless I do you. Big man, you know. I said, bruv, well, we better have it then, innit?
Yeah.
Right? So we went table tennis room. One of my brethren just keeping dog in there.
Yeah.
Broke it up.
Yeah, you had to just clap him down. Quick.
Yeah, knocked it out.
You have your dreads at this time?
I had the pineapple at the time.
You tie them up,
I was always up in the ponytail.
Yeah, you always had them up.
I'll give him a little Glasgow Chris, and then I'll give it a right knockout in there. But I broke my hand on him.
Oh.
So they found him in there. knockout, and then I busted my hand.
Yeah.
So they know what time of day it is.
Course.
But he grasped me up as well, bro.
Oh,
well, grasped me up and said that I started it.
Oh my God.
He got shipped out of the prison. I lost 7 days. But then after that, I never had a problem.
Yeah.
Could have stamped it out straight away, you know what I mean?
No, but you have to just show him, don't mug me off.
Yeah, and I wasn't even about that. When I was in jail and all that, I'm just doing my thing. I want to come out as quick as possible.
Yeah.
And then started playing inter-wing competition. We played, we won it, pissed it. And then they had a game. Prison teams used to come in. We played a team called Cal Sports, Boxing Day. And they got to me, you want to play and all that? Yeah, I play. Played centre forward. Scored 2. Scored 80-something minute winner header.
They give you boots back then, or did you have...
No, we were playing on AstroTurf, so we were on trainers and that.
Yeah, trainers and that. Okay.
Yeah, so like, remember Ambrose Mendy? Ambrose Mendy was Nigel Benn's manager, and he was Paul Ince's agent.
Okay, yeah, name rings a bell.
He was in prison with me.
Oh, okay.
So after this game, now he seen me play, and he was coming home soon. He's gone to me. I'm gonna get you Charles when you come out, so you can play. So I'm like, I thought one was gassing.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But what happened after that game? The manager of the semi-pro team, what we played against, went to the prison officer and said, any danger we could get him out to play for us.
Quality, man.
Right? So like, I'd only done 12 months at the time. So the screws went to me, listen, go on home leave and we'll look at it again when you come back. So I went home leave, come back, I said, we're going to let you go out every weekend to play
That's
for
wicked
the team.
though, isn't it?
Bro, and that's what I love this screw. This screw saved my life.
Yeah, cool.
I shouldn't even call him a screw.
He could have swerved that.
And the governor.
Yeah, they could have left that and gone, no.
And there's some bad-minded prison officers.
Of course, yeah.
Mr. Walder and the governor saved my life, bro. Like,
that's brilliant, man.
Like, they give me a job in the gym so I could keep fit.
Yeah.
Because they thought that, this boy could make.
Yeah,
and he always says it on any podcast he's been on. He said, like, what was different about him, he will get kicked everywhere and never retaliate. Just get on the ball and take them on again.
Who's this, the screw that goes on the podcast? That's sick.
Yeah, so he just had a different mentality when it comes to football.
He saw something in you though, man.
And the manager of the football team, he said, because I played against him, he was centre half.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah, he was centre half in that game,
yeah.
And he says, like, he's strong, quick, and skillful, and he had that temperament where he just kept on going.
Yeah. And
then when I started playing for him, he started writing to Southampton, Portsmouth. He was writing to teams for fun. He's saying, "This boy, he can make it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I played for them for 10 months. They had never won anything for about 20-something years.
Where was the team based?
On the Isle of Wight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they picked me up from the prison, and I'll go and play, and then they drop me back. Even in midweek, they come and pick me up, and they're 1 o'clock in the morning, they're dropping me back to prison and that.
How did that feel though? Like going to football, obviously it's a buzz going to football. You're like, I'm getting released from jail for the day, going to play a game. But what was it like, the feeling
of coming back
into that jail? Obviously you would have got used to it, but what was that like? All the lads are going home to their missus, to the family, going down to the pub, whatever. You're just going back behind the gates, man.
You know what? I took it as an opportunity. I was thinking, at first, obviously, you're doing your bang up. Then I got football. Then I'm thinking, they're saying to me, you can make it. So I'm thinking, I've got to take this opportunity. I wasn't even thinking about, they're going back to their missus. Okay. I'm thinking, I'm happy to go out and play football. I'm free for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I've got an opportunity here. And that's why I was training 6 times a day.
Sick.
I was in the gym. I was playing football 3 times in a day. I was doing 2 gym sessions, and I train when I go back to my cell because I knew that I had the opportunity.
Yeah.
But then it's mad. Like, I got parole. They give me parole with 6 months to go. But they give me parole. They're clever. They give me parole in pre-season.
Oh.
Right, so I couldn't get in trouble leading up to it.
Yeah.
And so when I got my parole, Ambrose Mendy, TV cameras and all that were coming in the prison and doing interviews with me for fun and newspapers.
That's brilliant.
Leading up to my release. And then Ambrose Mendy It's true to his word. The day I come out, I had a trial at Southend.
Wicked.
So the TV cameras followed me from Southend and whatever. But I was prison fit. I weren't professional football fit.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's only so much you can do in there though as well, isn't it?
But I can't replicate a professional environment.
Yeah, of course. You need the match minutes as well, innit? Like,
and I was so far ahead of everyone inside.
Yeah.
Like, even like the competitions, I'll be winning the superstars competitions in there. But it's not football fit. So the first one I went on, it's a beach run. Remember Barry Fry?
Yeah.
He was a manager at Southend.
Okay.
Sent us on this beach run, bro. Oh my God.
That's hard.
I'd mash up. And I was like near the back. And Ricky or Andy Answer, you know Andy Answer.
Yeah.
Chris Powell. They're still my good friends now. They was there. They took care of me. Made a good environment. They picked me up in London and take me to training. And I always remember that because you know when you go into some clubs, you've been in some clubs, and they're excluding you and it's hard. The change rooms are a daunting place to go.
Of course, man.
And I never got nothing. I was there a month, never got nothing. Then I went to Millwall. I was there a month.
This all back to back, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I done really well at Millwall, but man tried to say to me like, I'll offer you £250 a week, but I want you to stay in digs with your kids.
Yeah.
I'm a big grown-ass man at 23.
Yeah.
So you obviously don't trust me.
Yeah.
So I don't want to sign there.
Yeah, of course.
Then I went Wimbledon, nothing happened. Then I went to Sunderland. I went to Sunderland. I arrived on a Sunday. They put me in a hotel, first hotel I've ever been in, except for Her Majesty's. You know what I mean? Bad boy hotel, and jacuzzi, everything.
Yeah.
Manager was Terry Butcher.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And Ian Atkins was his coach. He picked me up, dropped me to the hotel. Then I trained all week. I trained Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Do all right in training. Then I play Thursday against Leeds. I ripped the left back, a new arsehole.
Oh, you playing right wing?
Yeah.
These times, yeah?
I ripped him a new arsehole. Right? You know when you played well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But still you thinking, is it good enough?
Yeah.
Next day, Terry Butcher, big England player. He's called me in the office. He's gone, sit down, son. He's gone, you excite me. I'm going to sign you.
Love that.
I'm like, rah. Terry Butcher telling you that he's going to sign me. So he's gone, listen, go back to London. We've got a game against Leicester next week. You come and play in that game. You come back on the coach. And then we're signed. So went back to London, played against Leicester. And then I went back on the coach and I signed on the Friday on my mum's birthday. And then I made my debut live on ITV on the Sunday. 3 months after coming out of prison.
That's brilliant, man.
Yeah.
So that changed that's crazy.
And that's the best thing for me. Like all them clubs in London, the best thing I could have ever done was go to Sunderland.
Yeah, get away from all the rubbish that was on the road. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can just concentrate on football.
Yeah.
And concentrate on football and I was doing a lot of socialising at that time. You know I mean? I've never had it before.
Yeah, of course. You get away with it a lot back then, though, isn't it? It's not as bad.
No phones.
Yeah, of course. Nothing getting recorded.
Yeah, there's no cameras. But people will write letters in.
Yeah. But it'll take a while, innit, to get away.
But he got the sack early.
Oh.
It killed me. Like he got the sack. I played 4 games. He got the sack. And the reserve team manager
stepped up.
He never liked me. He hated me. And he made it hard for me. I got injured in the game, done my ankle. One of my family members was in the hospital. And I said to him, like, it's Christmas time. And I wasn't going to be back for at least 3 weeks. I said to him, like, can I have some time off to see my family?
Yeah.
Told me about, you can have 1 day off.
What?
By the time you come from Sunderland, 300 miles away to London, the day's done. You got to go back. So I was like, you know what? I took 10 days off, bro. Yeah. Right? I took 10 days off, bro. Like, when it comes to family, bro.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
I don't blame you.
They come...
Was your phone going off?
Yeah, no. he never even phoned me, but he fined me 2 weeks' wages.
Just left, he left you to it and go.
Yeah.
They didn't show. Oh.
Fined me 2 weeks' wages when I got back, and I weren't on much money at the time. I was on 300 quid. Mm. For me, I was like, nah, not having you. And he made it difficult for me. So I said,
did you have an agent back then?
Yeah. So Barry Siltman, he was my agent the whole way through my career.
Oh, okay.
So then I've come back now. The assistant for Terry Butchers took a job at Doncaster. So I rang him. I said, you need to get me out of here. Mm. He said, yeah, I'll try and get you out. Pay 20 grand for me. I was like, bless, gone there now. Mm-hmm. But he got sacked after 6 weeks. He got sacked over pre-season.
Yeah.
So pre-season now, the season started. I've gone back to the club. A geezer called Sammy Chunks took over. Mm-hmm. So the first session I have, I'm winning all the running, pissing everything. And then we have a game the next day. Mm-hmm. I score one, mate one. He's called me in the office the next day. I'm thinking I'm in trouble, innit?
Yeah.
He's gone, sit down. And he had this geezer called George Smith, Ledge, in the end. He was led Sergeant Major. You know, proper man, he don't really smile and all that, you know?
Yeah.
So sit down. Gone, what do you want to achieve in your career? I said, I want to play in the Premier League. He's gone to me, you've got all the tools to play in the Premier League. He said, you need to start believing in your own ability. Mm-hmm. Every team talk after that, get the ball to Jamie. You take people on. I want crosses in. And them times, you set yourself a goal. If you're a wide man, it'd be like 6 crosses, a half and all that, you know what I mean? But good crosses, not crossing from anywhere.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Take them on, cross. Bro, after that, I was at Doncaster for 10 months. Mm-hmm. I was in London, got a phone call from my agent. Leicester City have agreed a fee with Doncaster, going to the Premier League. I'm playing in the Premier League 17 months after coming out of prison.
Brilliant.
Yeah, 300 grand they paid for me.
Oh, and what percentage did you get of that?
Fucking hell. I can't even remember what the percentage of that. It wasn't even really a percentage. You can agree whatever.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I was so green.
Yeah.
Like, I probably got had over. You know what I mean?
Nice.
But to play in the Premier League, I'm like, I'm not turning this down.
Yeah, of course. No way.
You know what I mean? And I remember going up for a medical. And the medicals weren't like they are today.
What happens in the medical? Obviously, the medicals are different now. But what happens in the medical? Obviously, they do everything, all your bloods and all that basic stuff.
No, but it weren't even that. They was just checking my joint.
Oh yeah,
all that. Yeah, your reflexes.
Some people fail medicals, isn't it?
Now they fail them because they're strenuous medicals. Like they're doing scans and all. There's so much money in the game now.
Yeah.
Mine was just easy, and then I signed, trained, and then I played on Saturday. And then I thought, Mark McGee signed me, and he's like, oh yeah, he's a big part of my plans. And then I was doing too much socialising.
Yeah.
It was down to me. I know it was down to me.
Lost out though, innit? You're still playing catch up though, Jay, with the socialising, man.
Yeah, I never knew how to be a pro.
Yeah.
I was learning on the job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like later on, I realised that I wasn't doing it right. I wasn't doing it correct. I was enjoying being a footballer.
Yeah.
And I wasn't making the most of my ability. So like, this is how bad it was. I should have moved to Leicester. But I was travelling from London to Leicester to train and then driving back after training.
Yeah.
Right. And trying to beat the traffic. Them hours, I should have been on the training ground trying to improve.
Yeah.
I was in the car trying to beat traffic.
Yeah.
Just so I can come back to London to the man them and to the girls what I was seeing at the time.
Yeah, I get it, man.
You know what I mean? And then, like, he was all right with me, Mark McGee. Yeah. He was all right with me. It was cool. And then that season we ended up going down. And then the next season we started off really well. Said that I'm gonna be part of it, but I wasn't part of it. And then he walked out and went to Wolves. And then Martin O'Neill come in.
I don't know, boy.
Ledge.
Yeah, man.
Ledge, but like
big manager. See, I got to see a fair bit of him.
Yeah, mate, the straightest manager.
Yeah,
and I like straight people.
Yeah.
I like straight people. I'd rather man say like, no, you messed up.
Yeah.
Right? To my face. Instead of telling you that you're in these plans and he's not playing you.
Yeah.
So he's come in now. He loved me. First trip we went on, away to Oldham. So we're there now. He'd bring everyone down for dinner. And he's gone, who wants a drink? Everyone thinking, we've got a game tomorrow.
Yeah.
What's this geezer on? Yeah, he's testing, man. Yeah, like me with my fast self, I have a Guinness.
Yeah.
And everyone else has started drinking. Then he sent everyone to bed, and he's gone, you're not going to bed yet. I want to talk to you. He wanted to get to know why I've been to prison, why I committed these crimes. And we sat down and we talked for ages.
That's good though. Them things, they do help though, innit? It helps you build such a strong relationship.
Yeah, 100%. But then, obviously, as I said, I'm trying to be a pro. I'm learning to be a pro. So, that year, at first, he couldn't win a game, bro. Because obviously he's getting his players in. And people were like calling for his head, bro. And they writing letters to him. He kept all the letters. And then from nowhere, we just turned the corner. And we went on an unbelievable run. And I'm involved near enough all the time. And then I went missing, innit? Gal, innit?
Oh, of course.
I went missing in London for another week or so.
Oh, no.
And then we had Crystal Palace in the final, the playoffs. So I've tried to get back involved, innit?
He's not having it.
So I've gone back now. We've all had our suits done and all that.
Yeah.
I've turned up now. He's took me outside. He's gone, listen, get your suit and fuck off. I do not want to see you until next season.
Oh, my God.
So I said, all right, cool.
You got to take that on the chin, innit?
Yeah, because he rumbled me, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, my.
Yeah, and for someone to speak to me like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what? But when he's in the right, you have to hold it.
Of course. That's it, man. Just hold your hands up,
Yeah, so like, I left now. And obviously there's a lot of money on this Crystal Palace game. I remember being at home now. And Steve Claridge scored in the last minute. And we've got promoted to the Premier League now. So next season, he never held grudges.
He let you start again. That's it. Yeah. Come back.
Fresh slate.
Yeah. Good.
Flying. And then I'm travelling from London to Leicester. So we had a pre-season tour in Cornwall. Meant to be there at 12 o'clock. Got on the train. I had done my homework. Gets in at 12:15.
Oh, you're all travelling individually? He wants you to get there individually?
Yeah, but we're going on the coach. We've got me, and then we're going on the coach.
Cool. Yeah.
At Leicester. So when I got to the stadium, they've gone.
Oh, no.
I'm panicking now. Like, so next day, I'll get a train there, and I'll go on, and he's gone, what happened? So I've lied to him. I've gone, the trains were delayed. I thought he swallowed it. And this is before internet, you know. I thought he swallowed it.
Yeah.
Next day, I'm sitting down at lunch. He's called me outside. He's gone, you lying bastard. Rah. He's printed out all the train times.
Oh, he's cold. He's cold.
He's gone to me. This is going to be the hardest pre-season of your life. I was with the first team. I was with the reserve teams. I was with the under-18s. I would travel everywhere. I never had a day off for a month.
Yeah.
But because I never said nothing, I was involved the whole year. After that month, done nothing wrong, you know?
Yeah.
I was in the team. I was on the bench. And something happened later on where the trains were mashed up. I used to meet Colin Hill or Claridge along the way, and then I'll go in with them. And I was meant to meet Colin Hill, Milton Keynes. Trains were like 2 hours delayed. There was a proper delay. I got to Milton Keynes. Colin Hill had to go. I got a cab from Milton Keynes to the training ground. And I went to give Steve Wolford, who was the assistant, my money as a fine.
Yeah.
I ain't taking your money. He said, last year, you would have come in. You would have made an excuse about this and that and not turned up. I said, you made an improvement.
Yeah.
And that season, we had a great team. Heskey, he was my roomie.
Good player, man.
Claridge, Muzzy, is it? Neil Lennon, Gary Parker, Gups.
Neil Lennon, was he horrible?
Nah, he wasn't.
No.
Well, you could dress him in a Marnie suit and he still look a tramp.
So he must have only grew horrible when he started managing then.
Yeah, he's a good player, man.
Yeah.
Very good player. Oh,
you had some players in there.
We had ballers, but everyone was at it. We had a good change room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we had Spencer Pryor, Simon Grayson.
Yeah.
It's like, I would play either wing back or in the free midfield.
I didn't know you was a winger. You know, obviously as you got older, you played that down the middle and that centre mid and that. I didn't know you was a winger.
Yeah, man.
You quick?
Yeah, I was rapid. I was quickest at every club.
Even with the pineapple.
Yeah, man. They couldn't catch me. I used to run in from police.
When I see that on Premiership years, boy, it's the way it just shakes when you're running, man. Yeah, that's Jay. Love that.
Yeah, so that year as well. Remember, we won the cup.
Yeah.
We won the League Cup, the Coca-Cola Cup it was at the time. That was some of the best times of my career and also one of the worst times of my career because the cup run, I played in every single round. I was top scorer along with Hess, it was 2 goals. Right? Played every round, got to Wembley.
Yeah.
He's dropped me at Wembley, bro. In the change room. Dropped me, and I was like, I bought 95 tickets, bro.
Oh, all family and friends and all that.
Family and friends, bro. Like, yeah, I'm at Wembley. It's everyone's dream to play at Wembley.
Of course.
I'm pissed, bro. Like, so I'm watching the game. I'm not really watching the game. Hess scores in the 92nd minute to send it to a replay.
You didn't even come on?
No, I weren't involved
you
at
weren't
all.
even involved at all?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, mate.
I played against Wimbledon home and away in the semi-final.
Yeah.
I weren't involved at all, bro. I'm in the stand with my family and friends. And I don't want to talk to no one, you know what I mean? I'm pissed.
Yeah.
But then Hess scores the last minute, then it was a replay them times.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't it?
We had to play them in a replay at Hillsborough, but we had to play Arsenal in between. So he plays these fringe players, isn't it? So I played really well in the game.
Yeah.
And then we get to Hillsborough. I'm not thinking that he's going to change anything, but I knew Steve Walford and John Robertson, they went into bat for me properly.
Yeah.
Right. So we got to the Hillsborough now. And I remember the training session the day before, I was on fire. And it come to the Hillsborough. It reinstated me when I was on the bench and I come on in the final and that. So
love that.
Got winners medal on that, man.
Brilliant, man.
And that's a lesson for young footballers. Like, don't sulk. You can have disappointment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's what I think I suffered from that a lot. I took it too personal.
Yeah, no, but like, there's always an opportunity in football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, get it out your system. You got a right to be upset.
Yeah.
But react in the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think you're spot on with that, man. I think with this, especially with the generation now, even when I was like playing like my mid-20s, but the generation now, when I see, obviously you look on Twitter, you play with the youngsters. Yeah. There's way too much sulking and stuff going on, and people will say, "Oh, Jacko, you was the same," but it's like, yeah, but I'm trying to tell you now that don't be like me.
Yeah, but they've got a sense of entitlement.
Yeah,
and it's a team sport as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
only 11 players can be picked in it.
Yeah, like,
big squads. Man.
And like, the older I got as well, the better I got. Like that Leicester one, that was my last year at Leicester. My contract was nearly up, and it was up in the summer. And he's called me in the office. He's gone, you're a nightmare. He said, but I love you.
Yeah.
He said, I want to offer you a new contract. But one thing I want you to do, if you sign this contract, you've got to move to Leicester. Right? He said, but I can't guarantee you first team football, which I love.
Yeah.
Because you're being honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he said, I'll give you the weekend to think about it.
Okay.
So I went away. And I come back, and my agent had been on the phone to me as well. He's like, a couple of clubs have been in for you already. And even Martin O'Neill said that. So I come back on the Monday. I said to him, Gaffer, I need to go and play first in football to see how good I can be.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to leave this. What I'm going to do for you, because of your service you've given me, I'm going to let you go for 50 grand. Okay. I want you to earn some money out of this game. Let me go for 50 grand. But I hadn't made up my mind yet. I'd gone to Jamaica.
Yeah.
And my agent's like, Bradford, Gillingham are in for you. He said, Bradford are going to go for it.
Both in what league at what time?
They're in the Championship.
Okay.
Yeah. Bradford survived the last... No, Gillingham were League One. Bradford were Championship. They survived the last game of the season. They beat QPR 3-0. I remember watching it on TV.
Yeah.
Thinking, okay. He said they're going to go for it. Chris Kamara's manager.
Oh.
So I was in Jamaica with my missus at the time. And I signed via fax in Jamaica. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then I've had to step off the plane and I had to go straight to Bradford with training the next day. Them time, I weren't doing nothing off season.
Yeah.
I was just on the piss. You know what, old school, you're just on the piss. So I got there now. This brother love a run. He used to join in the run and be near the front. Yeah, it's some 6.5 mile run. Yeah, hilly as well.
Oh.
So I'm at the back with the keepers. So I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, nah. But when it comes to fitness, 2 weeks, I'm up there with everyone.
Yeah.
So done all right. And then we started off really well. And then we got to 10th or 12th in the league. They sacked him. And Paul George was his number 2.
Yeah. They're a Wigan manager at one point, isn't it?
Yeah. So they give him the job. Like until the end of the season. And me and him we got on really, really well. Then in the summer they gave him the job for a couple of years. He's bought a few players, Isaiah Rankin, you know Ranks.
Yeah.
Bought Ranks. Who else has he bought? Stuart McCall's come back. He bought about 5 players. Gareth Wally, I kind of forget Gaz. Gaz is baller, underrated. Lee Mills. And then he's gone for it, but he nearly got sacked. We was 3rd from bottom. And we was playing Bolton live on Sky. And the word was like, if we lose that, he's gone. We drew 2-2. And then we went on a run with about 19 games. We lost probably one of them.
Decent.
And the next season, I must have I never went on holiday. I just trained all through the summer.
Yeah.
I come back, flying. Give me a 4-year contract straight away. Give me another 4-year contract the next year.
Nice.
And just played me all the time. Me and him were like close like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we got promoted. We beat Wolves last game of the season 3-2. And then next season, obviously, Premier League. We beat Liverpool last game of the season.
What's that like playing against a team you support?
Yeah, bro, that week leading up to that game was horrible for me. Like, I found out my dad was dying, innit?
Oh, man, sorry to hear.
I was out injured anyway. I broke my jaw both sides. I was out injured 5 weeks.
Is that when you scored the goal, when you were knocked on gun?
No, that was at Leicester.
Oh, yeah, that was at Leicester. Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah,
Leicester. That's when the gaffer started buzzing off me.
Yeah. Did you score a header? Was it a header you scored?
Yeah, diving header. Yeah. I never even knew I scored, bro. Never knew I scored. It's when I woke up in the changing room.
And didn't you get carried off and you tried to get up sort of and like, do that or something? Right. I see it on Premiership the other day.
Yeah, he was buzzing off me.
That was brilliant.
Yeah, like Paul Joel, like leading up, injured 5 weeks. Come on against Leicester. We lost that 3-0. And then we have to beat Liverpool last game of the season to stay up in the Prem. They have to beat us to go in the Champions League. So like on the Wednesday, we was playing on Sunday. I got a phone call from Jamaica. Dad's dying. He's got cancer. So I'll go into the Paul Joel, going like, Gaffer, don't think I can play. Like, Dad's dying. Sat me down. He's gone, listen, do it for your dad.
Yeah.
Fuck. What other team talk do you need, bro?
Yeah. Is that a real kick-up motivation for you? Like, yeah, you're absolutely spot on.
Yeah, like, never needed no tea talk after that. I went out. played like a man possessed, bruv. Like,
yeah, I can imagine.
He's even said it. He's always said it. Listen, he said he looked at Liverpool, and the way I was closing man down, and the energy, he said like they were shook.
Yeah, your adrenaline was high
that
day, innit?
Yeah, and everyone knows how I play anyway. I'm like that anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
I could be playing in the park. I'm like that anyway. You know.
Yeah.
But that day I took it to another level, man. And then we beat them 1-0. Dave Weatherall header. And I come in the change room. The gaffer's gone to me, whispering in my ear, "That's for your dad."
Oh,
Done me, bruv.
yeah.
Done me. Like,
all emotions behind it. You stayed up, won. Yeah, and he's just hit the nail on the, yeah, that's quality, man.
Yeah, then I brought my dad over, see if they could do anything for him here. He died a few weeks later, but he got to find out.
What age was you at that time?
I was 30, but I got called up for Jamaica just after the Liverpool game. And they withdrew my invitation because of my criminal past. Cheeky. But then, obviously, Dad was here.
Yeah.
Jamaica public kicked up fuss.
Yeah, of course.
And they said, like, listen, he's done his time. Let him play for the country.
Yeah.
And then the president of the Football Federation has flew over to England to see my dad on his deathbed and tell him that I will play for Jamaica.
Oh.
So
that's
he
amazing.
died proud, and then he died a week later.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
That's amazing. 30 years. What did you retire quite early, Jay?
35.
And that's not early though, is it? No?
It's early for me because.
Oh yeah, for you, yeah.
Because I was fit.
Yeah.
But they retired me.
Is it?
They retired me. As I said when I came in earlier, I said, like, the lower you go down, the worse it is.
Where did you finish playing?
Brentford. But the beginning and the end was kind of Walsall. I have my suspicions what happened, and it had nothing to do with football.
Yeah.
It's about association.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though I weren't up to nothing, it's about association. I know it was about association.
Yeah.
And because they couldn't bully me as well. You know, like managers like Paul Jewell, Martin O'Neill, whatever.
Yeah.
They'll just be honest with you and tell you what time of day it is. These other managers never had the bollocks to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I had Colin Lee, Pussy, and then Martin Allen. And Martin Allen portrays like he's a mad dog.
Yeah.
And weren't truthful. You know what I mean? Telling people how he's scared of me and all that. Like, you don't need, there's no reason to be scared of me.
Course.
You know me years. Like, is there any reason to be scared? All you're going to get off me is honesty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's the best way to live life, though, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Listen, if I don't like it, I don't like you, and that's it. I'll just keep out your way.
Yeah.
You know
that's
what I mean?
it. Yeah, I agree, man.
Uh-huh.
How long was your playing career then, Jay? So
12 years, and I played semi-pro up until 44.
Decent, man. That's a decent career, man.
Yeah, and I loved when I played semi-pro. I liked it because the players could play.
Yeah. I've played semi-pro all my life, man. Some really good players, man.
Good players, but they had a good way about them.
Yeah.
They wanted to learn.
What's the difference, Jay? What do you think the difference is? Obviously, we all have our opinions. And
what about
semi-pro
and professional?
I say as professional, I feel like you get a lot more time on the ball, obviously.
What, as a professional?
Yeah.
Because you can't press on your own.
Yeah.
Because they just play around you.
Yeah, of course. But what do you think the difference is between...
Consistency.
Yeah.
Mental strength. Professionalism.
Yeah.
And it comes in different forms for me. Like, you know what I'm like with punctuality and all that.
Yeah.
Like, if you keep coming late, right, you're not going to do well in life. And that's in life in general.
Yeah, you're like me, mate. I hate being late. I can't even, when I still go work, I don't even like my job, but I still couldn't be late.
No, you can't be late.
I hate when other people are late as well.
I hate it.
Do you feel like, just listen, obviously I've known Jamie, I've known you for a long time. I always know, like, can't mess about with Jay. Don't ever put your bloody hands on it. Football, everything, timekeeping. Do you feel like, now listening back, how Martin O'Neill was with you, do you feel like that's all rubbed off on you and made you like this, or was you like this from an early age?
No, I was mentally strong and I was driven from an early age, but managers like Martin O'Neill and Paul Jewell just enhanced it even more.
Okay, so you've just carried it on.
Yeah, I've learned. You have to, for me as well, you know, football, you have to learn. You have to be coachable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I say to people, like, you can't keep making the same mistakes. Me as a coach now, I've gone to the other side.
Yeah.
If I tell you something, you've got to take it on board.
Yeah.
Unless I get someone else who will.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you more than once. You know? And a lot of the boys, they can't take it on board.
No.
And that's why they don't get to that next level.
Yeah. Yeah. They're I feel like the younger generation now, I feel like definitely a lot more softer, isn't it?
So they're too soft.
Yeah, they're a lot too much softer. And obviously,
but I went to Chelsea the other day.
Yeah, I
and
saw that.
You see what they play on.
Yeah.
We was getting kicked down on concrete and all that. You know what I mean?
They've got everything.
They've got everything from an early age.
Yeah.
So they're not used to hardship.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course. They are used to getting, as people say it, they're getting their noses wiped for them, basically, innit?
Yeah, and like, you know, when they start earning a little bit of money and all that, their parents allow them to talk to them like however they want.
Yeah, yeah.
You imagine my kid come and tell me about, no way.
I say the same. I could never let my kids talk to me how some people have spoke to me like when the job I used to do, and just like, I feel like if you can do that to your parents,
you ain't got you've lost all sight of what life's about.
Yeah, of course.
No, I mean, like, not me. Like, you see how I speak about my mum and dad. I call mummy and daddy. Right? My mum and dad have not heard me swear it in front of them. And I was a grown ass man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm always mummy, daddy, please, thank you. Right? That respect, bro. If you ain't got respect for your parents, who have you got respect for?
Yeah, I've always been like, you have to even just respect your elders, regardless.
100%.
The older lot. Yeah, man. I've always been like that, man.
100%, bro. Like, even now, like, I see older people, like, I've got respect for them. I mean, always have to have respect for them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Let's talk about the J after what was the plan after football? Obviously, you went into lots of like mentoring and coaching. What was the plan for you? Like, okay, football's done now. What was it? Would you sit down and go, what's next for me? What was the plan?
I never had a plan.
No,
never had a plan. And when I finished, people don't realise how hard it is when you finish.
Yeah, look, Jay, I'm just like I said to you before filming. I've stopped playing now, and I've played at amateur level and semi-pro. I'm finding it tough. So it must have been extremely hard for you.
And especially the way it ended as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was kind of bitter.
Yeah.
Because I never deserved that at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then for 7 months, the only thing I was doing, I was going to the gym and doing what I was doing and whatever. I never played football. I wasn't playing semi-pro at the time.
Yeah.
I was just going to the gym, but I was drinking too much. I was angry. I wanted to fight.
Yeah.
Nearly got back on the road.
Yeah.
Because the bills are still the same.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean? And there's no money coming in.
Yeah.
So I'm like close to going back on there. And then
financially things have changed for you, innit? It's a big change, innit?
And then you have a strain on your relationships as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then what happened? That's what I done. I went and got educated again. Went and done a level 3 personal training. And my book come out.
Yeah, 2006 it came out. Yeah, I remember that.
So GMTV had me on. I went on about the book and whatever. And then after that, the school, Nightingale School.
Yeah, I remember you used to work at Nightingale School. Yeah,
they reached out to one of my pals and said, like, can we have a conversation with him and all that? And I remember going and having this conversation with him. I said to him, listen, if I come in and train your boys and that, I'll mentor them, but I'll do it through sport.
Yeah.
But I will teach them about discipline, all right? About no hands on hips and whatever, no swearing in the session. And they said, you'll never get these boys to do that. I said, all right, we'll see. So first session, you always get one try.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
So he tried it. I said, all right, press-ups. I ain't doing your effing press-ups.
Yeah.
More press-ups. He said, I'm not doing them. I said, go over there then.
Yeah.
So he's looking at his
Coach Carter vibe, innit?
Yeah. So he's looking at his brethren, having a good time and whatever.
Yeah.
He's come back, done the press-ups. Now I know I've got them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got him now. Yeah.
I've got all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I've done so well in that squad there 5 years.
I remember you did there for a while. Yeah.
I changed so many of these boys, but also started my football academy at the time at Wandsworth.
Yeah, Wonder, wasn't it?
Yeah, with all Shooty, Casey McLaren, Kevin McLaren. But them lot don't realise, your brother was coming as well, Martin was coming. Them lot don't realise that I needed them as much as they needed me.
Yeah.
Because I needed to have a little purpose in life.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Like I had Nathan Simpson, Kevin George. I had to have that purpose in life because when you've played football all your life, you go training. I would arrive at 9:15. We'll start at 10:30. Right? You finish. You go out for lunch, or you have lunch at the club with the boys.
Yeah.
Then you play at the weekend. Right? Then when you retire, you ain't got nothing.
I know.
You know what I mean? And then you're at home with your missus, what you probably don't even like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? Because when you're at football, you don't really see her.
Yeah, of course.
It's like honeymoon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you come back, you see her and then you're gone. You know what I mean? then all of a sudden, you're stuck around there 24/7. And then when I got my academy, I love coaching. Yeah. People don't realise, they think it's only fitness I do. But you have to be fit to be able to play. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You do.
Right? So like, people like, if you don't touch the line at my session, you're in trouble. You're going again.
I can't lie. Craig and I used to call me. You come in, I'm like, no, I'm not going. These sessions scare me, man. I've never liked fitness anyway. I've always hated it. I'll be like, I'm coming, Jay. I'm coming. No, I'm not coming, bro. I'll wake up the next day, bro. I'll start fit. No, I'm not going. This is long.
And this is what I say, like, for me,
if I'm seeing the pros, Craig and all Clinton that be sick and all that, bro, I'm be like, no, I'm gonna fold.
But this is why they're pros.
Yeah.
This is like a man like Clinton, Marv, Cabba, Barry Hill, Sean. They will come every year.
Yeah. I know.
With that form,
and they should come pre-season.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's pre-season. That's what I started myself, and then I continued pre-season.
You had some good numbers as well, Jay, man. You was
great, and I wasn't charging no one.
I know.
I wasn't charging no one at the time.
You just wanted to get back into some sort of routine, innit? Get around all
the boys. But I was doing it while I was playing.
Oh, okay.
I started it when I was about 30.
Oh.
And every year I would do it.
Okay.
And then obviously, like, the standard was so high.
Yeah.
And then Craig started coming. He's one of the ones I should have went higher than he did.
Craig was meant to come on, man, but he's swerving me, bro. I leave him to him. He's like, I'm gonna come on. Oh, whatever, man.
He should have made it.
Yeah, look, people talk about when I speak to the people, whoever says, "Oh, what happened with Craig?" Boy.
Listen, and that's what, like, that's one of my successes as well.
Yeah.
Because like when he was struggling,
you can't knock what he done on what
because he was struggling,
Champions League, bro.
Yeah, football. But he was struggling, wasn't
he? Yeah.
And then he come to train with me, but I said to him,
he'd work hard with you, though, innit?
No, but I said to him, listen, I will help you get back in the game, but you have to do everything I say.
Yeah.
So if I tell you to be at the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning. You be there.
Yeah.
And then you're coming again in the afternoon.
You got him to Sutton, did you?
Yeah, I got him to Sutton.
I said you got him to Sutton.
Yeah, I got him to Sutton.
He's playing League 2.
Yeah.
Played at Wembley, he's captain.
But he had times where he could have gone higher again.
Could he?
Yeah, teams rung me for him and all that, but he never wanted to go. Like,
local, Sutton's local for him.
Yeah. I'm not about being comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm about being uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Striving to be better.
Yeah.
So like the academy helped me, the school helped me, helped me massively. I knew giving back to these kids and all that, like, and I see a lot of these kids now. They show nothing but love.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I mean? Because you save lives.
Yeah, of course you do. You do.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these teachers, they're full of shit.
Yeah.
Because your job as a teacher and as a coach as well is how to get the best out of people.
Yeah.
Right? Listen, some of these kids in Nightingale and all that, they're not academic.
Yeah, they're not academically strong.
But they've got another skill.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's about finding what skill they've got.
That's exactly what my role was as a mentor, is to highlight the ones that are not academically strong, but find the positives and the strengths in them and push them through that door. Yeah, man,
100%.
That's exactly what it's like.
And I would look at teachers and they're treating these youths like they're a problem.
Yeah, I know.
And they're not.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because I felt like I was the only one. I used to sit there and go like, am I really seeing this? What's going on? I just think maybe I'm being harsh, but hearing it from you, man, that's made me feel a lot better.
Like, I got to know the youths, and in the end, the youths will start policing themselves. Yeah. Because I'll come around the corner and that, and they'll be like, they're being naughty, and they're being naughty, but they see me.
Yeah, Jay's coming,
fix up quick.
That's because they got your respect.
Yeah. And when I'm in the session, and if someone's misbehaving, they'll be like that to, you better stop it, uncle. We're gonna run in a minute. You know what I mean? But this is why I do them sort of things, because there's repercussions in life.
Yeah.
If you do something wrong, there's repercussions always. So if you're doing something in my session, you're gonna run or you're gonna do something. Yeah. I'd rather do that than police do it to you,
of course.
or society do it to you. You know what I mean?
Also, as well, Jay, you've played at Premiership is the highest level. You've played at the highest, and like you said earlier on, that you were still learning to be a pro, and you could highlight the things that you could have done better, and that's what you're trying to push into them youth. Like, if you can see something in them, the do's and the don'ts. So it's you just passing on your knowledge in that, man. I think that's the key.
And you know what I say about cutting corners? Cut corners, you lose your edge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't mess about with that cutting corner stuff.
No, I can't, man. Even at 53, bro, you see me, I'm up in the gym every morning.
Yeah. But I always say I said to my mum the other day, if I was ever out on a night out and I was stuck, I needed to call someone, I'd call Jamie because I know he's awake. This guy has about 3 hours sleep a day.
Yeah, that's like even this morning, someone rang me at 2:30 in the morning.
yeah, you're definitely awake, man. You're still paying out. I wanted to before we move on to the last bit. You worked with Loftus-Cheek when things weren't going quite well for him at Chelsea, and I can see, and everyone else can see, after that bit of work with you, he definitely pushed on. Yeah, went on to make first team appearances. Bayern Munich came calling, doing well. Did you work with Christian Atsu as well?
I worked with Christian Atsu. Yeah, I love Chris. Man. Yeah, what a nice kid.
I know, man.
Like, I worked with Reese, but Christian, when I went to Ghana. Was Avram. Christian weren't even playing at Chelsea.
Yeah.
But someone had put him in.
Though, man.
Yeah, someone put him on to Avram, said, like, this boy's decent.
Yeah.
So Avram looked at him, called him up for the African nations.
Yeah.
But he said to me, like, we need a program with this boy because he hasn't been playing.
Yeah.
So I worked closely with him for about 4 or 5 weeks. Got to play with the tournament.
Wicked.
We lost on penalties against Ivory Coast and but he was such a nice kid, and then when he came back,
bless him, man.
He'll ring me to do sessions with me, so I go on wherever he is. I was going and training him.
Yeah, you've worked with some names. You've worked with Reece James.
Jody sent him to me. Chelsea, I had to invoice Chelsea.
Yeah, it's wicked. Love that.
Because of his mentality, the mindset. He never knew how far he could be pushed.
Yeah. And now look at him, Chelsea captain.
Yeah, but I think he needs some more of me.
Yeah. He definitely does. I don't know what's going on with him, mate. He's like
he keeps breaking down at the moment. Yeah.
DL.
And Ruben before World Cup, Gareth Southgate has gone to him. Listen, if you're fit, proper fit, you're on the plane. So he's rung me straight away and he's gone, Jay, I need some of you. And trained him, beasted him. Then he went World Cup.
It's all like Wandle. You worked with him at Wandle as well, didn't you?
Yeah, worked at Wandle. Cabs sent him to me first. Because obviously Cabs was coming every year. He's saying to his boys and that, you need to go to my pal.
Yeah. You worked with someone a Nile Ranger who I think was a good player, man. Unfortunately, the decisions he made in life really caught up with him. I don't feel like he could really leave that life behind. But you can't knock. He was a player, man. You worked with Nile. What was he? When he come to you, did you see that mentality in him, like bad boy, or was he humble when he come to you, Jay?
He's not a bad boy. He's not a bad boy.
Yeah.
How can you be a bad boy and be in football?
Yeah.
I say it to all of them all the time. Listen, if you're trying to do bad boy, man know where to find you every day of the week.
Yeah, of course.
You're going football.
Yeah.
So separate football and badness. You're not bad.
He's another one that should have gone further, man.
And no, when he come to me, because he come with my brethren Books.
Yeah.
So
I remember when Now Come.
Books is my good friend, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Books will prep him and say, listen.
Yeah, you can't mess with Jay.
Yeah, don't mess about that kid. But we're gonna run, and I'm not on this run.
He's in a different ends as well, and he's got to just relax a bit.
But he was a good player, man. Like he should have done more with his career.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Ranger, man. I think I think a lot of people are like him as well, because obviously we're from the ends as well. We get it as well. Do you know what I mean? And you can't knock. I've watched him play.
Yeah,
and I've seen him play when he was at Newcastle.
Also centre forward, man. They mash up.
Tall. What's he? He's 6'3", 6'4". He's quick and can hold the ball, can finish. Yeah. I don't even think he plays football no more, does he?
I think
last time I see him was at Southend, but he was on a
Boreham Wood. He was at Boreham Wood.
Boreham Wood. Yes, he was at Boreham Wood. Yeah. What's that? National League.
Yeah, National League, man.
See,
he shouldn't be at that level.
Yeah, but again, I feel like I don't know him, but and it's hard for me to judge from the side. But from what I hear and what I see, I feel like he did make the right decisions, and I feel like he couldn't leave certain things behind, and maybe his friends didn't push him enough.
Yeah, but sometimes you've got to separate yourself from it. Listen, you can't. Like, people said to me, "Oh, did I get involved in the wrong company and all that?" I'm saying, I probably was the wrong company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't blame no one else for what I done.
Yeah, that's a great.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's quality. They said that.
You know, I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what you got to be strong enough, man. And that's why I was glad that I moved away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all my career was away until my last bit.
Yeah,
I was up north, and I grew up north.
Yeah.
You know,
you still getting players message you and all that?
Yeah, I'm getting loads. Like obviously, I'm with Zambia now.
Yeah, talk us through the coaching role with Avram Grant and all that now. Yeah, like African Cup of Nations. That's big. Avram Grant, ex-Chelsea manager.
Yeah. Well, the first time I went was in 2015. Got to the final, lost on penalties. Yeah, then we done 2017. Got to the semis, lost against the eventual winners Cameroon, and then Zambia hadn't qualified since 2015. He got the job about 7 or 8 months ago. Asked me to come on board. Yeah, and we're unbeaten since we qualified.
Now you're coaching at it's a great level. You're playing with you're coaching a lot of pros. Do you feel like you're back in that?
This is where I should be.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're? Yeah. It's good. It's good.
It's better for me because I don't have to motivate them.
Yeah.
It's hard sometimes when you have to keep motivating people, you know, and telling them the same things. These boys, they're professionals, and when I tell them something, they take it on board. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And the Zambian team, we battered Ivory Coast 3-0 to qualify. We qualified with a game to spare.
Wicked.
I mean, they got friendly against Egypt on Thursday, and then they got another game next week. But we've got World Cup qualifiers starting next month.
Massive.
So we've got Niger and Congo.
That's decent, man.
Yeah, so that's obviously I went to the Women's World Cup as well.
Yeah.
But I want to go to the Men's World Cup.
Yeah, of course.
That's a pinnacle for me. Then.
Yeah. That'd be huge.
Any coach
as well.
Yeah, man. Any coach.
What an experience that will be.
Who would think I was PN2991 Lawrence, KR2879 Lawrence, and I'm coaching at the top level.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
Of course it is, man.
You know? So our mindset, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
From where we come from as well.
Yep.
We think that we can only do roads, we can only do this. Road don't get you nowhere.
No, it don't, mate. And you can see that to this day and age now. There's people
what happy endings is there?
Yeah. People are going to jail, people are dying. People are just falling just like that.
And for what?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Quick money.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Before we wrap it up, I've got some questions for you. But what's next for Jamie Lawrence, man? Away from football and coaching, what else you got planned for you? I know a couple of things you've got, but tell the people what you've.
We've got a film coming out about my life. From prison to the Premiership.
That is going to be huge. And I know you're doing that with Adrian. Adrian's
He's been top draw.
Yeah, man, Adrian's...
You were part of that. You was the one who put him on to me.
Yeah. Adrian's good stuff, man. He's produced Victim, big films. Ashley Chin, he's a big British actors and all that, man. He's proper stuff, man. And I'm so glad when I see his Instagram of one of yours, you both meeting, I went, yes, it's happening.
You know what the wickedest thing is? Because he comes from the ends.
Yep.
he understands it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course he does.
So when we're sitting down, he's good at what he does, man. Like, we put him around the film people, and they love him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the guy I had before was gazing. Like, not on time.
Yeah.
Giving him time scales, not...
No, you can't play with Adrian, man. Adrian's the man. That's what added him. That's why when you said about it, that's why Adrian straight away, he's the man, bro.
Like, the first time he met me, he was 5 minutes late.
Oh.
And I pulled him up on it.
I should have voiced it. If I'd have been like, hey, don't be late. Don't have your hands on your hips either.
Pulled him up on it, innit?
Did you get good?
Yeah, he's like, good. He's like, you know what? I like it. You're raw.
Yeah. Adrian's quality, man.
Yeah, he's never late again.
I love that you got, because that is listening. Anyone listen, even when I read your book, that's a film, man. That's a Netflix. That's a cinema. That is something huge. But if you could have anyone in the world to play you, anyone, who would you have?
You know what? I think Ashley Walters, I think he will do it justice.
Sick.
You know what I mean? I think because he's from ends as well.
Yeah.
He knows how to flip it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a proper top actor.
I think Idris would do you sick.
Yeah. I think in my later years.
Yeah.
But they're probably going to have about 3 actors for me.
My
young
days. Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know? Would do you the younger days? That little Jamie from Top Boy.
Yeah.
The young boy. He's a good little actor. He's got a big future ahead of him, man.
Yeah, he's massive.
Yeah. He's got a good. That's wicked. The film. I'm looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to that one as well.
So you got that. Obviously, Jay's got a book as well. You can get that on Amazon.
Yeah.
From prison to the Premiership.
Yeah.
Amazing book. You can read stuff in there about what Jay used to get up to with the girls and all that back in the day. Got some funny stories in there. But
like there's another book coming out.
Okay.
Because that book I done when I was 36.
Yeah.
And I wasn't as rounded as I am now.
Yeah.
Because I will write the book a different way.
Now,
because like I was talking about girls here and there, and then like I split up from baby mothers, right? And you blame them at the time, but now I look at it
back,
and I'm thinking I was to blame for a lot.
It's all
getting caught cheating with this one and that one. It's going to take its toll.
It's just all about time and experience.
Man.
And plus, it's good you got another one coming up because you've done so much since your last one.
Yeah, done a lot, and I've struggled a lot. It's only now, Jacko, and only now I see the light.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I've got a lot of things going on now, positive things.
It takes a lot for you to see that, Jay, and actually own that. A lot of people won't. They shy away from it, man. So big respect to that as well.
No, I had to face it, Rob. Like, financial side weren't good at one point. Like, it's not great at the minute, but it's good.
Yeah.
Right? And I've got peace of mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
I've got my own place. I'm around the corner from my girls.
Yeah.
I see my son and that. My girls, and that's what I stayed in a relationship for a long time, so I could be around my girls.
Yeah.
Right? And now we've got that relationship and they're both doing well.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Good to hear, man.
It's good to sacrifice, you know what I mean?
So you've got some big things coming up, man. So you've got the film and all that.
And the World Cup.
We've
got African nations in January.
Hopefully, man. The World Cup. That'd be a great little ending to your little. I won't say an ending, but I think you hit the World Cup. I said it in a previous podcast. You go to the World Cup, whether you're coaching, whether you're playing. That's it, mate. There's nothing more better than that, innit?
Yeah, it's the pinnacle.
That's huge, man.
Yeah.
Got some questions for you, Jay, just to finish off. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about current now, this day, yeah? So what manager would you want to play under now?
Klopp.
Yeah?
Yeah, Klopp.
Why?
Man management. I love a man manager. And like you can see that everyone wants to play for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very likeable, isn't he?
He's very likeable. He will never hang you out to dry in public.
Yeah.
But he will dress you down behind the closed doors.
Yeah, of course,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, he'll definitely defend you. Even if you are bang to rights in the wrong, he will. He will
defend you.
Yeah.
But behind closed doors, he will tell you about yourself. You know what I mean?
I'm a big fan of Klopp.
Yeah.
Okay. What player do you think you would have clashed with now? Teammate or opponent?
Fernandes.
Oh, he's a girl.
United.
He's a player, but he's a girl, man.
Bro, I can't take all this throwing your arms around and all
the
that.
diving and all that.
Yeah, and he's sly and all that.
Yeah. But what
stick a bit on you.
What a player though. He's a player though.
Bro, I don't think he is.
I think his vision, his technique, his quality.
Oh, he don't do enough for me.
He is lazy.
Yeah,
he is
and
lazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so clash
he's
with
not a captain. I would clash with him as a teammate or against him.
I was surprised he got made captain.
Yeah, he's not captain.
Yeah, no, I was surprised.
He's very selfish, man.
Bruno Fernandes, yeah? No, that's not a bad shout. Who would you have as England manager? You can stick with Gareth if you want.
No, I wouldn't stick with
Gareth. I'm not a fan of Gareth.
Gareth is too conservative for me.
I'm not a fan of Gareth.
It should have beat Italy.
Yeah, his time's up long time.
Yeah, 1-0 up. Don't kill him off.
Yeah.
You want to sit behind the ball, like they're always going to get an opportunity.
Even all these little things like he's calling up Calvin Phillips. He's not even playing for Man City.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, and Harry Maguire.
Give someone else an opportunity. Again, not even playing. I don't get it. It's weak.
Yeah. I think Pep could do a lot with that England side.
I would love to see him in there, but I want to see him every week on my telly, man. I don't want to see him every once a month for international.
Yeah.
But I would, of course, you want the best for England, but I'd love him.
Yeah, I think Pep would tear it up.
Yeah,
England.
Pep. Okay.
And allow them to play.
Yeah.
Go and make mistakes.
Yeah.
This is what coaches should do.
Yeah, and he says that. I see a recent clip from the other day. He's saying, "What I hate is when players don't want the ball. I'm giving you license to make mistakes, make the wrong ball. Do it. But when you shy away from the ball, no, he's going mad."
Robin said that to me.
Yeah.
Robin said to me, he said, "Jair, you always said to us, do not hide from the ball.
Always go looking for." And it gives you
a
lot more confidence as well.
I don't care if you make a mistake.
Yeah.
Like when I was manager in non-league, I don't come there for you to play long ball. I want to be excited when I come.
Yeah.
You know, I want you to pass the ball, but I want you to pass it with purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wicked. What team do you think you would have played for if you was playing now? What style of play do you fit into? I'm gonna say, you'd go into a Man United team. Do you know why? Because Man United have always had that horrible player in there. Like you can tackle, you're aggressive, you can pass. So like you've got the Roy Keanes, you've got the Casemiros. You know, like I think you would fit into that team.
I think I could fit into the Liverpool team.
Yeah.
To be fair, they're high intensity.
Yeah, they've always had Fabinho and they've always had them sort of players and that.
Like you say about passing, that at the beginning, that weren't my thing.
No.
That weren't my thing, bro.
No, you're technically.
Yeah, but
wicked though, man.
Even as I ranking.
Do you say you're a centre mid now?
Yeah, I'm a centre mid.
Yeah, you're definitely a centre mid. 100%.
But as I ranking,
yeah.
Because I used to play wide right with them lot, and then I went into centre when he left and that. When he came to train at Wandle, he's gone, where has this all come from? That's what he said to me. He said, I never knew you was this good.
Yeah.
But they never played me there. I played wide right. So if they'd have played me centre mid, they would have got more out of me.
Yeah, definitely.
But when I went centre mid, I was so much better.
Yeah.
But I coach myself.
Yeah.
No one ever coached me. I coach myself.
Okay, so Liverpool side, yeah?
Yeah.
2 more. What was your best and worst experience in football?
There's a few.
Yeah?
Yeah, a few. Best, obviously, playing for Jamaica. Mom coming to watch me make my debut. Winning the cup, Leicester. Winning promotion for Bradford. Staying up with Bradford. That's like winning Champions League.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, saving relegation.
And worse, retirement. And to be fair, I never really had bad experiences as a footballer. Obviously, managers.
Yeah.
But I never cared about them. I mean, especially when I got older, I never cared about managers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, probably retirement. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a tough one. When I was playing, I always thought I'd play forever. I never was. It's impossible to. Yeah. But now I'm like 34. I'm like, be lucky if I play once a week. I was like, what's this? That's why I'm doing this whole podcast, because I'm trying to keep myself, trying to look after my mental health as well. I've always said it.
And that's a massive thing now.
Football's always been my therapy. It's always been my go-to. Yeah. And now it's slowing down. It's like, okay, I need to find something, man.
Yeah, you have to replace.
Of course you have to.
You have to replace it. I tell people all the time, you're struggling, got to replace one thing with something else.
Yeah.
It might be the gym. It might be stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, keep your mind going, isn't it? And last one. What would you tell a 16-year-old you?
Be coachable.
Mm-hmm.
Always want to learn. Never cut any corners. And dream big.
Brilliant.
You know what I mean? Got to dream big.
And what advice would you give to these the youngsters who are on the verge of making it into like the first teams, and to the ones that are on the last bit of their career now?
The ones on the verge of getting into the first team, be humble.
Mm-hmm.
Be humble unless life will humble you.
Yeah. And
if you're near the end of your career, try and make plans afterwards.
Yeah.
Do your coaching badges, do exams or whatever. Because you never know when it's coming to an end as well.
Yeah, I know. You
prepare. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could go and have a life-changing injury.
Yeah, like you just said, like, you think it's going to go on forever.
Yeah.
So I never prepared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if I had it again, I would have prepared. I would have done my badges and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but obviously I hadn't been at academy. My academy was at 23.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was probably behind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
Do you see yourself as a manager one day?
Yeah, I do actually.
I think you'd be. I wish I had you as someone managing me. You'd have definitely humbled me, because the way I spoke to some managers back in the day, and all I needed humbling. I never had that, obviously, with no dad around and stuff like that. I was a bit of a piss taker when I took it to football. You know what I mean? Not. I never used to take the piss at home. I used to respect my mum raised us to be polite and rare. But I would go to football, and I wouldn't know how to be around older men. Do you know what I mean? So I would kind of like take the piss, like, my mum raised me. Like, I'm not listening to you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would have so much anger towards my dad. So I'd take it out on the people who were trying to help me, which never made no sense. But I do wish I had someone like you. Not saying I would have gone and played in the Premiership, but I reckon I would have nicked to living in football 100%.
No, 100%. I had a good change room. I was manager for a good couple of years, and I had a great change room.
Yeah.
Like, it's apparently problem guys.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't a problem around me.
No problem with them.
You know, no problem. I'll take you outside and I'll talk to you on a level and say, listen, don't come with your bullshit in the change room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you do, you're dropped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm still friends with a lot of them now.
That's good. That's good. Hopefully, you see you managing soon at the top, because you definitely deserve it. And I don't know how I ain't seen you at the pundits yet, man. How you not been called up yet, man?
You know the politics, right?
Yeah, I know. But of course. But you got Micah on there now. You got real people keen. Yeah. You would be excellent on there.
Yeah, they would have me on there.
I've got a feeling you'll get that call soon, Jay. Hopefully.
Never know.
Always
Clinton's done all right on there.
How's Jay not on here, man?
Yeah, Clinton's done all right though.
Yeah, he's doing well.
He's got better now.
Always doing Gillette Soccer Saturday. Yeah.
I see. Did you see the one yesterday?
With Merson and the ref, innit?
Yeah, I played with Merce.
I love Merce.
Yeah,
man. I love Merce. I love Merce. I liked him the day when he told Razor Ruddick that you've got an alcoholic problem.
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm doing it because I love you. I care about you." From that day, when I saw that, I thought, you're proper.
Yeah,
you want the best for your mate, and being honest is the best way forward.
Yeah, 100%.
I love that. I can't stand refs anyway.
Bro,
you got to cheat that thingy.
Bro, I couldn't stand it, and you could tell the way he is as well. He's smart.
Bro, that wound me up. I thought, yes, Merce. Clinton was like.
To be fair, all the players got onto the ref, didn't they?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Because he was right. Merce was right. Of
course he was.
Stop the game.
Exactly.
You lot are all scared.
No one ain't going to die. He's absolutely right. It couldn't have been any more.
It's a goal, bro.
But of course it is.
Right? And people don't realise, that, them ones who was in VAR, they'd come back from Dubai the day before. So they're probably on the piss in Dubai, and they're hanging, And they listen, when Nuno's come back on a Friday to play on the Saturday, he's on the bench. So why are you putting them man in VAR?
And you owe me 120 because I had £20 on Diaz to score any time 6-1, bro. So you man owe VAR, you owe me 120 sheets, bro. I was fuming.
I'm pissed, bro.
When he scored that, I already spent the money already. I didn't understand it.
So, I couldn't. Bro, you look at it, He's nowhere near offside.
It's lazy, bruv. It's lazy from them.
It's lazy from the linesman as well now.
Of course it is.
You know what I mean? We'll just put our flag up because VAR will get it correct. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like VAR.
No, I can't stand it.
I'd rather...
Stop and start like this is American football.
Yeah, bruv, you don't even know whether to celebrate or not.
I know.
You know, me going and doing the trumpet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then that's why some players, they don't even celebrate no more. You see they're just waiting for it just
waiting. And then it's gone. The moment's gone, man.
Yeah.
The passion's going from it, man.
I know. It's all gone. It's all changed.
Fucking giving jobs to people and they can't even do it properly.
It's crazy, man. Football's changed massively.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got to see a great part of it.
Bro, the best part. You see the best part?
Yeah.
Like Vieira, Keane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Henry's the best player in the Premiership of all time for me.
I was going to say that. Who do you think your best player who's been in the Prem?
Henry for me.
I'm a massive fan of Henry, top 3, but I think Wayne Rooney, man, for me.
Do you think so? No.
Wayne Rooney was...
But he couldn't do what?
No, I know. Henry, I know. Henry was... I think just because I'm a bit like Rooney as well, how I played... Oh, Henry was a joke, bro. And he did it against the very best of the defenders.
I played against... I had to mark him.
I used to kick the ball around the Real Madrid players and all that.
Yeah. I had to man-to-man mark... Well, I had to mark him. They played me right back to mark him when he first come on because he played left wing.
Oh, my God.
And Paul George was... First 5 minutes, he knocked the ball past me. I'm like, this is going to be a fucking long night. Right? Look, and he come off 65 minutes, fucking Overmars come on.
Oh, no.
Bro, I was like, looked at the gaffer like, you stitched me
Overmars.
right up today.
Oh, and let's not forget before we wrap it up, you played against Ronaldo, mate.
Oh,
the real Ronaldo, that is.
Yeah, the real.
What was that like to get touch tight to him? I've seen the old picture, mate. Did you not try to grab his shirt and take it off?
Nah, bro, unbelievable, that team.
Did no one grab his shirt after?
I think someone got his shirt. I think they got it from early.
Grabbed his pants, his boots, anything.
I got Adriano's one.
Oh, you got Adriano's?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
He was a baller. But that team, bro, like normally I had a man-to-man marking job like in midfield. I'd play against someone.
Yeah.
But they was all rotating, like they had Kaká, Rivaldo, Z Roberto, and then Ronaldo would drop in there. You know what I mean? It was a madness.
I can't believe I nearly forgot about that bit. That was down on my notes as well, Brazil. Oh, God, you played against them.
We lost 1-0. 1-0 against
you'd be happy walking off still losing that though.
Carlos, Cafu, Lucio.
Oh, my days.
Rocco Jr.
Wow, yeah,
that was a madness.
Yeah, you've had a good career.
I've had an all right career, man.
Nah, you've been decent, Jay, man. Decent, and what you're doing for everyone after is brilliant, man.
Yeah, enjoy it, bro.
You're a big role model, and just continue what you're doing. Like you said, you've got some good things happening for you. Hopefully, you get to the World Cup. And,
that'd be the pinnacle.
Yeah, it'd be a good sign off for you, innit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
So, from prison to the Premiership, Mr. Jamie Lawrence, thank you for coming on, man, and sharing your story, brother. And I wish you all the best.
Thanks, Reece.
And you obviously continue doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah,
honestly.
I ain't stopping, bro.
Yeah, keep thriving, bro. And I doubt I'll ever come to them sessions because it makes me sick. We even looking at it. Well, I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Bruv. Maybe one day.
To be fair, the players are not like you lot used to be. Right? Not a lot of them come no more.
No?
No. They can't take it.
Yeah, I know.
They're protected.
Yeah.
Like all this sports scientist bullshit.
Yeah, of course.
Red zone.
Yeah.
Right. I got a problem with that. Like, if you don't train in red zone, what's going to happen on Saturday when you're in red zone?
Yeah.
You don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Plus, you know your own body, innit? Because as much as you've got a scientist telling you, only you know your own body.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know your mind. Can you do more?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. So, hope you've liked it. Listen, Jay's got big thing. Go hit Jamie Lawrence 7 on Instagram.
Yeah, Jamie Lawrence 7.
Go follow Jay's journey on there. Jay's got obviously books on Amazon as well. You can go and get that, From Prison to the Premiership. Great book. Jay said he's got obviously another book coming out. Watch out for that. And the film as well. I think that's going to be huge.
Massive.
Some big things happening. So, like, subscribe, and we'll see you very soon.